Hi, I'm Keri Murphy, and welcome back to Inspired Living TV. There's something I hear a lot from some of my clients, and that is, Keri, I really want to start my own thing, or I really want to get into a new relationship, but I am stuck. I'm just in a dead end here in my job or my life, and I don't know what to do. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk about some things that I think get in the way of you getting out of something that you're not happy with anyway. If there's one thing that Dr. Phil said that I actually agree with, is that we teach people how to treat us. So that is number one. How are you allowing people to treat you? If you are in a toxic work environment with a boss from hell, or you're in a relationship with someone who treats you like garbage, you are allowing them to treat you that way. So I have to ask you, what is your self-worth? What is your own value? I have a client that I just started working with, and she still has her corporate job, but she's starting doing her own coaching and consulting. And we were on the phone just the other day, and she was talking about her own self-worth and value. And we were talking about her programs and what she was going to charge. And there were two things that were happening on the phone call. One was she didn't even realize that her wealth of experience allows her to charge a good amount for what she teaches others. And that might be the same for you. You're so scared to go out on your own because maybe you don't have experience, but you have so much life experience and such a wealth of knowledge from your past that absolutely applies to what you're doing today. And she was also projecting what her beliefs were around money onto her clients. What I mean by that is that she was saying, oh, no, they couldn't afford that. And that afternoon, she got off the phone with me after we did some coaching, and she nailed her first client for $5,000 a month for 3 months of coaching and consulting. Now, she called me jumping up and down saying, I love you, Keri. And all it took was a shift of her own mindset to realize that you create value. If you don't set yourself up as valuable, how will people ever see the true value that you bring? So if you're in a dead-end job, and someone's treating you poorly, you have to really look within yourself and say, how am I allowing myself to be treated? And only you can change that. And then that takes me to the second tip or phase of this, and that really is that experience. I feel like so often people say, well, I don't have the experience to go out and do that. I didn't have the experience to do a lot of things before I started them. But how do you go out and actually gain experience if you're only sitting there saying, I don't have any? Right? That's not true. You have so much experience, life experience, work experience, that if you're in a dead-end job and you want to go out and start something that maybe isn't the same, but it's complementary, that doesn't mean you're starting over. That means that you're bringing your wealth of experience, your life stories, your life failures and challenges to a new adventure that will help someone else. So start looking at, instead of saying, I don't have experience, the experience that you do bring. And then don't be afraid and bring down the ego a little bit to go out there and work with someone who's doing what you want to do. Ask to intern. Go work, around someone who's doing what you want to do, and you will learn, and that's where you gain experience and confidence, which is so important. And something else that I often hear so much is, I'm too old. I'm too old. I've been in this relationship forever, right? And I'm too scared to start new. And this is the best I can get at my age or where I am in my life. And again, that's not the truth. It is never too old. One of my favorite clients actually started over at 50 years old after 30 years as an accountant and started her own business and is thriving today. Thriving. And she's so happy because she's doing what she loves. So it is never too late to do what you want to do. And the last thing I want you to think about, if you're stuck in a dead end somewhere, is what your beliefs are saying to you. What is your mindset saying? What is your mind saying to you every day that's keeping you stuck? Because the only way you're going to move past a situation that you're not happy with is to change yourself, because you can't change anyone around you. So I would love to hear from you. Are you stuck? Are you at a dead end somewhere? And if so, where are you at right now? and which of these tips is maybe going to help you get through to that next exciting phase in your life, whether that be a relationship or a new job or a new career for you. I would love to hear from you. So please post your comments below, because when you are inspired, you inspire others. If you want more inspiration, come over and join us at inspiredliving.tv. And remember to keep dreaming it, living it, and most importantly, being it. I'll see you next time.